In this video, we'll be talking about Jesse Monkman's parody for solo marimba. This solo was selected as the California high school audition piece for Mallets. The piece itself is mainly about grooves, quick shaping, and having fun. There aren't really any lyrical or subtle moments in this excerpt. Because of this, you're going to want a pretty hard mallet for quick attack and clarity across the range of your instrument. The exact mallet choice, of course, is dependent on the marimba that you're playing on. I was able to use my Yamaha YM5100 Rosewood marimba. A rosewood instrument like this is very versatile, and you're able to use several different choices of mallets based on the room. I personally chose the IP504 mallets from Innovative Percussion. They're from the William Mersch series. They're light, they're fast, and they still get a deep sound out of a rosewood marimba. If you're using a synthetic instrument like a Acoustalon, as they have for many marching ensembles, I would consider using the NJ6. They're a little bit heavier mallet. They have a rattan handle, they're very fun to play with, and they're gonna get a great sound for this solo. I wanted to give you a quick note about grips. Outside of a marching ensemble situation, no one is going to care what grip you're using. They're going to care about the music you're making itself. I use Stevens grip, traditional grip, and Burton grip depending on the situation that the composer asked me to play. In this piece, I chose to use traditional grip because there are several intervals of a fourth and a fifth that lock in my right hand and in my left hand that make it easy for me to maintain that interval. You always want to use the grip or the technique that you're most comfortable performing on to set you up for success. This piece is fast, with many ideas thrown in there. So experiment feeling this piece in halftime. What you want to avoid is for the piece to sound like a flurry of notes and very frantic. You want it to feel relaxed even though it's pretty quick. So instead of thinking, feel it in halftime. Okay, try to relax as much as possible. Instead of sounding like the piece is hard, you want to be able to relax, show personality and your musicality throughout the whole performance. You should consider practicing along to the click track that I made for you and uploaded to Innovative Percussion's website. You can use free computer programs like Audacity to slow down the click track while you practice and get more comfortable with the piece itself. Technically, you can use the click track for your audition, but it won't necessarily lead to a better result. What I would recommend is being able to play it very well with the click track musically and expressively, and then choose which moments to push or pull. But do make sure that you're able to play it with the click track so you know that your time and your groove and your feel is really what you want it to be. The rolls in this piece all contain the marking SFP. This means a very loud note and then get soft right away. During these moments, such as measure 26 and 32, considering attacking the chord very loudly as just a blocked chord without a roll. Then start rolling very softly on the next eighth note, which in both of these cases happens to be beat 1. This is going to make sure that you show the extreme dynamic contrast that you want, and it's very clear musically. Also, you're going to want to end the roll on beat 3 with your right hand, so that way your left hand can jump down and play the next figure accurately. Rolling like this is an artistic choice. I decided to show you both versions. The way I just mentioned, I did in part A. Another interpretation I did in part B, where you start rolling and keep rolling through and just try to shape it yourself. Both are fine, but I would pick one and do that in both takes to show your consistency and your musicality. The groove sections in this piece are difficult, but a lot of fun. Remember to lock in the tempo to keep it from feeling frantic. Start by practicing the shift up from mallet 1. The hardest part is that shift, making sure the note in mallet 1 is correct while maintaining that perfect interval in your right hand. Practice each individually in a cell and loop it 4 times each. I made an example of an exercise of this groove moment and I put it in the PDF materials on Innovative Percussion's website. Best of luck preparing these pieces. This piece is a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the All-State Ensemble this year.